What's up, agents? Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to showcase one of the best Scorpio builds in TU15 currently. This build is going to be perfect for group play, especially in the new game mode called Countdown. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Let's take a look at the build. So the specialization I've gone for is Gunner. It's completely up to you what specialization you use. I like to use this because it gives me 10% weapon handling when standing still. It helps me proc the Scorpio shotgun a bit easier. And also I get extra ammo because I'm going to be shooting my shotgun a lot and my LMG to try and dish out some utility for myself and my teammates. It's also quite nice because we get 10% armor on kill, which helps with survivability because we don't have that much. But that's why I've gone for the perfectly unbreakable chest piece called the 0Fs, just to give myself some more utility. So it's up to you what talent you use on the chest. I tried Obliterate. It's difficult to keep the stacks, and Intimidate doesn't work. I didn't really find anything that suited my playstyle, so perfectly unbreakable gave me that survivability to proc the debuffs to the NPCs. So give it a try. It's really good. It's up to you what chest piece talent you use, but I would highly recommend you guys go for the new setup backpack. The Uzina gets a named item called the setup with perfectly opportunistic. So I'm going to explain to you very shortly why this is one of the best utility team-based talents in the game. So with this setup, I think it's always important to know that when I showcase a build, you guys must never just copy it. You should always adapt it to suit your own playstyles. But have a look how insane this is, guys. So just keep in mind, we have got a huge amount of damage on this build. We have got 112% crit damage and 60% crit chance with 2 multiplicative elements. And also all of this crit damage and crit chance and incremental baseline shotgun damage from the chest piece talent or from the chest piece brand set. So we've got a lot of damage from the 4-piece, so we will be hitting hard. Yes, this is kind of like a support utility build, but we are hitting really hard. We've also got 3 reds, so just keep that in mind. So the great thing about this build is we won't just be hitting really hard, but every time we shoot an NPC, we're going to be proccing status effects from the Scorpio, poison, disorient, and shock, and we give our teammates and ourselves an additional 20% damage from all sources, not just your weapon. On top of that, every time we proc disorient or shock, it's going to proc the vile mask. So the vile mask will tick off the debuff and actually put more damage on that actual enemy. On top of all of that, not only when we're shooting every enemy with the shotgun from the Scorpio, we're getting all the debuff from the Scorpio and the debuff from the vile mask, but we're also marking each enemy with this insane opportunistic talent. So when we shoot a hunter, for example, we'll be putting the hunter on the actual poison, disorient, shock, which will proc the vile mask, and then we will also give ourselves and our teammates an additional 20% damage after 7 shots. So the vile mask and the debuffs from the Scorpio, when we proc the perfectly opportunistic, will increase the damage of the ticks of the vile mask and the status effect of the Scorpio. And then every time you do mark an NPC or an enemy with perfectly opportunistic, it gives us and our teammates weapon damage, skill damage, explosive damage, status effect damage, 15% damage from all sources. 7 teammates, you'll be giving them each 15% damage from all sources. The utility is insane and absolutely unmatched. When you put this perfectly opportunistic mark on an enemy or a hunter or any kind of big boss, they will go down in a split second. It's hilarious. It's really fun to see all of these different debuffs be procced on the enemies. And it gives our team such good utility that we can blitz through the countdown in no time. So I want to quickly just mention something as well. So perfectly opportunistic. Enemies you hit take 15% more damage from all sources. When you look at the normal opportunistic talent, it's differently worded. So it says amplifies the damage. That seems like this might be more because it's multiplicative. That is not the case. What I did is I changed the setup backpack. I took off the modification, put on the Badger Tough, which doesn't give us more damage because it's only 5% armor for the 2-piece because I've already got a piece on it. Because I got weapon handling and crit chance, I put around about a 10% crit damage modification on the Badger Tough. Therefore, the Badger Tough on my pistol, because I didn't want to interrupt any readings, the Badger Tough on my pistol had 1% more crit damage, but the setup did end up giving me about 17,000 more damage per shot. So the setup backpack does give your team, or the perfectly opportunistic gives your teammates and yourself way more damage than the normal opportunistic talent. So Now that we understand how the debuffs work and that we've got so much damage and survivability and utility, let's take a look at the build from the beginning so we can discuss everything in detail. So 1.1 million armor is what I've gone for, 3 reds. I want to be able to hit hard, not just survive. And trust me guys, you absolutely hit really hard with this gun. The Scorpio shotgun has insane range and insane damage. We have crit damage as the attribute. The drop off is really good, so we can hit NPCs and proc these effects from quite a long way away. So shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which lasts for 10 seconds, which is a long time. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to targets. 1 stack is poison, 3 disorient, 6 shock, 7 targets take additional 20% damage from all sources. That's everything, guys. Skills, explosives, any kind of weapon damage, whatever. It's really, really good. So the stacks do not increase. Duration of these status effects is based on percentage of pellets hit on applying a shot. So the more accuracy you have, the better your hit registration will be. Therefore, the status effects go up, the duration. So it doesn't matter how much status effect you have rolled on your gear. It's not going to increase the stack of this. So just keep that in mind. So it's also important to take note that these shotguns crit per pellet. So crit chance is very important. The secondary weapon is infantry LMG or MG5 with fast hands. Critical hits adds a stack of 4% reload bonus. Max stack is 40. You can reload this gun instantly. It's such a good talent, guys. Remember, reload speed is a form of DPS. Plus 50 rounds from the gunner specialization. Very good from range if I want to just beam out an NPC. Once I proc the shotgun, then I will change to this and just mow them down because we do have contractor's gloves, therefore having lots of LMG damage. Make sure crit chance is no less than 54, 56%, somewhere there. Pistol, the orbit would be really good. It's whatever you want, doesn't matter. Then the vial mask. This is really, really powerful, guys. So if you did not know, you can increase the amount that this ticks over with status effect or explosive damage, but I wouldn't do that because opportunistic increases the damage for us, which is great. And from the Scorpio, the actual Scorpio status effect, so don't worry about this. It's very good. It's actually really, really satisfying. If you don't want to use this and do more damage, the Coyote's mask from close range will be really good, or the Catharsis for more survivability. It is up to you, or even a Grupo mask for actually more utility from damage from range, not just having to be close up with the Coyote's mask. It's up to you. There's so many different ways you can take this build. Then the chest piece, obviously Badger Tough 0Fs. I found this to be the best for me. It gives you more survivability, and there's no real other talent that really helps that much. It's up to you guys. You can increase your weapon handling when sitting in cover with a talent over here. This could be quite interesting. I think I have got it on me right here. It is actually being re-rolled, I think. It gives you more weapon handling from cover. It's okay, but you're going to be moving around a lot. Also, the obliterate works, but you don't keep the stacks for too long. You end up losing the stacks more often than not. You could use the everyday carrier for perfectly efficient. I think the spotter talent works, but there's no real way of pulsing the NPCs effectively. So I think it's up to you what kind of talent you want to use, but I do enjoy this. So we've got crit chance, weapon handling. It doesn't matter, you can have crit damage instead of weapon handling, but it helps me proc these status effects to last a bit longer on the Scorpio mask because we have better accuracy. So weapon handling is really, really good. Then the holster, Cheska, to give us that 10% crit chance, crit damage, crit chance rolled on the holster. Backpack, the setup backpack, amazing, one of my favorite new additions to the game. Perfectly opportunistic. Remember guys, you need to have a marksman rifle or a shotgun, crit damage, crit chance, and we have got armor. Total armor does help us. It's not the best, but remember that extra 5% makes a big difference, and that's to your entire team. That is increasing your team's DPS by a huge amount. It's definitely worth it. Then the gloves, contractor's gloves for that LMG damage and the damage to armor. Now you don't have to use this. You can go for Grupo because a lot of the times it's more health damage than armor damage in the countdown, but I would recommend using these with crit chance and Fox's Prayer for multiplicative damage to targets out of cover, same as the armor damage, crit chance rolled there. I've got the defender drone and the decoy just to help me proc a bit more without being seen by the hunters especially, but you do get disrupted, so just watch out for that. You guys can pause the video if you want to see the stats. 60% crit chance, 111% crit damage. I have tried different combinations with this. Armor on kill. I didn't want to turn this into a solo build. This is by no means a solo build. This is not how I would run a solo build. So give this build a try, guys. It's so incredibly fun to proc the Scorpio debuffs, the Vial, and just increase the damage for you and everyone around you. It's a lot of fun to see all of these numbers that you're hitting go up, and your teammates say thank you to you because they're absolutely ripping through the NPCs. So enjoy some of the gameplay, guys. Please make sure to try it. Leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let's try to get this video to over 500 likes. Enjoy the gameplay, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon in the next video. Peace out, agents.
And destroy those fuel valves. agent is back online.
Grenade out! Friendly soldiers down and out. Get it! Keep an eye on our flank.
What?
Just fucking dial.
That's close enough.
Friendly is KIA.
Got you.
Shot. Just gonna take you right. I can't.
Warning. Experimental reactor unstable. Safety protocols activated.
We have to take him. Casualty! This was fun. The tactical missile. Fire! Crack!
Like a pro.
Magnetic containment failure. Elevated threat from EMP discharge.
Nice work on the valves. Now, I need you to expose the reactor's core. Good. Now, you just...
System disrupted. Incoming. High-risk hostile. System back online. Immediate medical assistance needed. System reactivated.
Grenade out! Unloading a... I'm on it.
System disrupted.
Got a man down!
Incoming. High-risk hostile. System back online. System curtailed. Heavily armed hostiles detected. System restored. System disrupted. reactivated.
Port station deployed.
Rogue striker drone detected. System malfunctioning.
Helo is ready when you are. Shoot a flare to signal tourists.
System.
Hold tight. Helo inbound to your location.
Rogue hive detected.
Torres is in position.